so for today's video, right, we are actually back here at Iwarna. So today, why we are actually back here, right, is because we are doing another tour for Iwarna, but this time around it's a little bit different. On you guys have seen the first tour 1 and then the tour 2, which I leave a little link on top. So if you guys have not seen the first 2 LFS tour we done up over here for Iwarna, right, do check them out later on in the later part of the video. But for today, right, they actually did expand their area again to, like, I think 2 times the size of what you guys have seen on part 1 and part 2. So today, right, I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of different new things that they actually added on to the entire farm space. Which, first thing, right, same thing goes to our saltwater people, right, as they actually added in a couple of more new frag tanks here in the front area. So you guys are very familiar with the things that you guys see behind me, but then they added in like another frag tank here, another frag tank at the back, and then another frag tank there. The reason being so why, right, they actually add in quite a lot of coral collection right now, and also they actually do Telegram auction almost every single day, which I will leave a link down below. You guys can actually go into their auction page and take a look at their auction. They do auction quite a lot of good stuff, but today the corals and the saltwater fishes, right, is not the main point, but I'm actually going to bring you guys to the back area of Iwarna, where I will show you guys something very new and interesting from then on. So without further ado, right, let's head to the back and I will show you guys a couple of stuff from there. Okay, so we are actually at like the back end of Iwarna. So you guys have seen the front couple of times already. So I've shown you guys a couple of new stuff that they have in front there with the new frag tank and all. But for all of the freshwater or the planted people, right, they actually come up with a new section right behind me, which is basically they do like all the plants and everything. I'm not really a plant person, so I'm actually going to get Kevin to actually walk you through on what is behind here, the couple of freshwater additions that they have, which it's kind of really nice. Though you can see right behind me, he actually quite a lot of interesting plants, which I have a couple of them over here as well, but then I have really no luck with like green fingers and stuff like that. So we will walk through, see the plants, and then after that I will show you one thing that I really want to show you guys, right, which is this section over here, the crayfish section, the freshwater crayfish section. So this is going to be a bit interesting because anything aquatic is kind of something that I like. So yeah, this is something that I will show you guys. But before that, let's speak to Kevin and then let him introduce to us the place over here and then show us around and everything before we move over to the crayfish. Okay, so okay, actually I have really no idea what plants and everything looks the same to me. So I actually got Kevin over here. So he's actually going to explain to us a little bit about this entire area here, and then what is this entire place, what is it going on, any special things that you guys have here, things to feature to show you guys. And then I'm a plant noob, so basically he will be the one that's going to explain every single thing to you guys from here on. So Kevin, can you share with us like how many different types of plants you guys have over here in the section?
This section over here we have at least about 250 to 300 varieties of plants.
250 to 300
different
varieties. So it's pretty a lot, right?
Yes, pretty a lot. Yes, correct. For species, I think it's about more or less 20 to 30 species.
20 to 30 species. Well, that's a lot already, though.
Yeah.
I can see there's a lot of different
Yep.
types, but
Well, we can start with the caladiums.
okay.
Caladiums.
So these are caladiums. So as we walk down, do you want to show us a couple of very interesting ones over here? Like
Okay, this is the more
I like
common,
this.
but it's very famous caladiums. The white Christmas.
Okay.
Then our specialty is here. This one. All these are hybrid caladiums.
So like hybrid caladiums.
Yeah, these are the hybrid ones. Very unique. You can see their leaves will grow bigger and they have more unique colors.
I cannot really keep them alive.
You
So
see?
this is nice.
It's very nice. You
Like,
see?
I
Very
like
big,
this, and then
very big
I like
size.
this little small, very
Yeah.
Christmas tree fruit cake kind of plant type. So this is really pretty one. Like, so this is amazing,
Yeah.
right?
Very nice.
The amount of
Very interesting.
patterns in it and everything is just,
Amazing.
yeah, it's just the colors and everything just looks so damn good. Probably, I'll probably get one, but then I don't know whether I will keep it alive or not. But you'll see how it goes.
Very nice.
This the full red one.
Yeah.
Wow, these guys are like so beautiful. So, okay, so David, you walk us down, and then we will see
Okay,
what else
there
we
is
have
a
here.
bit special hibiscus here also.
Hibiscus. We have
some
hibiscus here.
hibiscus. These are the more unique ones.
More unique hibiscus.
Yeah, as you can see, this one bloomed today.
Ah,
Yeah, this one is the magic key.
it's
The name is called magic key.
okay. Magic key.
Yeah, magic key. Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting. The colors.
So do they bloom that often or not? So how
Almost
often do
daily.
they bloom?
They bloom daily.
Every day.
Yes,
So,
every day. As long as they keep
same-
producing the flower bud.
Same flower every day bloom.
No, they will just bloom for one day.
Then after that, it
They
will
will
just
wither. Then
wither.
the other bud will the flower bud will just bloom again.
Oh, okay,
yes.
okay. Wow, every
For
day.
hibiscus, they bloom for one day only.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow, one
Yeah,
day.
the flower lasts for 24 hours.
So you get one plant, one flower a day kind of thing.
But
lah.
you can get a variety of them, a different
so
a
it
variety
blooms
of colors.
differently.
Yes.
Okay. This
It's
is
like
nice.
collecting Pokemons, no?
Okay. So show us a bit more on what you guys have behind.
Okay, you see, we have the special Eggmere. This is Eggmere. This is one of the bromeliads family. They are called Eggmere. Very unique. Okay. There is the dark Deleon. These are the special black select. Very nice fella, like zebra stripes.
Zebra, yeah.
Yeah, these are very zebra stripes. Then this is the name is called Samurai.
Samurai.
Yeah.
Why samurai?
Of the patterns. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
yellow and green. Very interesting.
Okay.
Then this very unique. This one is the Roberto.
Roberto.
It's consists of a variety of colors together in a mixed plant.
Wow.
Okay. This is just
So
for
what are these
Eggmere.
species called? All these whole
Eggmere.
Eggmere.
Yes, they are called Eggmere. So it's one of
Okay.
the subspecies of bromeliads.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
okay.
No?
Do all bromeliads have this little
Yes,
Pon
most of
thing.
them they do have because they belong to the pineapple family.
so bromeliads are pineapple
Yeah, they
family.
actually pineapple is the one that is producing the edible fruits for us lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but for this one they just display their beautiful
So they are similar in species, but then one produce fruit.
fruits. The other one
Don't
just
produce.
display for you. Yeah,
Wow, okay.
correct.
This is something that I learned. Yeah, it's something new to me though. I didn't know that they're actually the
A
same.
lot of variety. These
Wow.
are the Bulbergia. As you can see, this is the Bulbergias. It's also another subfamily of bromeliads.
Bromeliad.
They are Bulbergias, and you can see their colors is very nice, bursting with colors. You see,
Yeah.
red speckles, patchy stripes, everything they have it. You see, this one, interesting name called Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Star Wars Obi-Wan. And then there is these fireworks. See?
Oh yeah, the color very
Very
nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
Look at smart fireworks. These are just a few Bulbergias I can show you now. Okay, let's move on to scapes here. It's a semi-outdoor scapes. Then we have captive bred white tree frogs. This is the blue color ones. They are now in their sleepy mode, so they are a bit grayish color. Normally they are blue, light blue in colors, which you can see here. There's a few here showing you the actual blue colors. Yeah, it's the guys here. You can see.
Wow, this is really blue.
Very nice blue here.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Indoor plant. As you can see here, very interesting. It's a very nice and prized forage plant called Parasol Verde, Philodendron. Very interesting. And we have this one, Dorisum, also very interesting, very famous here. And there's a lot of pink princess, very interesting. And we have this one very famous, dubia, Monstera dubia. They will actually grow to very big size, the leaves very big size, and develop very big holes, which we have over there. I'll show you in a while later. And they have we have all this very interesting Codex plant, Stephanie erecta, Stephanie nova, and Mirabilis, all very interesting over here. And then, this is the Monstera dubia, adult size.
I'm always a big fan of Monstera.
Yeah, this one very nice, very interesting.
Yeah, they look like they got eaten by caterpillar, but actually it's not true. They're not being eaten.
Yeah, you see, this one is also very famous, the Thai constellation. See all the fenestration, all developing already. The pattern is very nice also. This is another sector that we recently started off for the Iwarna.
Okay, so this is a second little room here. So this is not plants already. This is actually right smack related to our channel, which is aquatic stuff, which this time around we're going to show you guys on aquatic freshwater crayfish. So George, the last time you guys came over here, right, I never actually bring you to this area because the previous time you guys came to Singapore, right, this entire area here is not done yet, which I know that you guys are very crazy with your Smurfette and everything, right? So big shout out to you guys. I will show you guys the prize stuff that we have here in Singapore and a couple of very interesting crayfish that we do have in the collection over here. So same thing, I will hand over to Tevin. Tevin will explain to us, show us the couple of different species, the different type of designer crayfish they have over here. So Tevin, share with us a little bit on the different types of crayfish that you guys have and the different designs that you guys have here in this room.
Fish, which they are bred for their patterns.
Okay, so they have like different names for them, right? As in,
depending on their patterns.
Depending on their patterns.
So each pattern they have their own names, which I am not so sure of.
Okay.
Yeah, but general wise, they are easy to care for.
Easy to care for.
Yeah, so it's very simple. There's a sponge filter with just a fish tank and some sinking pellets. Okay, and they just do very fine with it.
Awesome. I've always wanted to keep a crayfish at home because like my little 4-year-old likes lobster, but
freshwater lobster will be the best choice.
Yeah,
it's easiest. Then you don't have to do much, least maintenance.
True.
Exotic colorfuls now they breed it out in lots of them like designer clownfish.
Yeah,
lots of different patterns. If you follow Kenneth before, if you have shown you before.
Yeah, very nice. I am a big fan of sakuras. So like why are they sakuras? Because of the white red patterns behind. I don't know, like these guys over here. Yeah, so just molded. Yeah. So do you have any idea how much are they for?
Generally I think about 500.
About 500.
Yeah, 500 each. Yeah. Yes. So, and there's a very nice one inside here, you can see.
Yeah, you can see the pattern, the white reds, and then they are not similar to the clowns over there. These guys are the more higher end stuff, and these guys are ranging about like what 500 and above for one crayfish. So it's actually a very expensive crayfish to take care of. So for all the designer hobbies out there, right, this is one of the price things that you guys know. So we actually have one crayfish here who actually have like little small baby crayfish right below him. So I'll show you guys this little small, it's like a couple of small little guys that keep swimming, floating around with it. So it's kind of really nice to be able to see like these guys are all bred in captivity. They are all done up designer, and then they are like all done in-house. So nothing is really well caught, and then everything here is really mainly is being bred in-house. So quite interesting to actually see one that is actually having little pups right now, which we will show you guys a bit more of the breeding tanks right behind me. So like they have like a lot of different breeding tanks over here. to breed all of the crayfish in-house here. Okay, so we are coming to the final part of this entire new expansion area. So next room that Tevin will bring us to, what is it about?
Cactus and succulents.
Cactus and succulents. So
Yes, there's a lot of exotic.
so what are succulents?
They are meaty kind of desert kind of plants.
Meaty. What kind of? Why don't you show that? Because I cannot really picture.
Yeah.
What do you mean by meaty? Meaty as
Okay.
in fruit or as in their bark?
In their leaves, very
In their
meaty. You can see here, it's a whole table
Leaf?
full of succulents. Yes.
Okay, so you're talking about the meaty is about like,
Yes, 很有肉咯.
oh, okay, okay. So
They're full of flesh. Yes.
the plant is not
Succulents.
leafy kind,
Yes,
but
instead, they store all their nutrients and waters in their leaves.
okay.
Mm.
So if like let's say for the leaf, right, if you break their leaf up,
Yep.
right, inside got sack one.
Minimum,
Oh,
very
minimum.
minimum. But
So-
after they drop their leaf, right, you
Uh-huh.
don't throw a leaf away. You can
Okay,
actually leave
okay.
it above the soil, right, and you start to develop roots.
Oh,
And eventually, a new plants will shoot up from that small
Huh.
little leaflet. Yes.
so every
it
single
takes some time.
small one, if I pluck one out, I put on the sand. This
It
one
be
leaf,
done. It's
wow.
a leaf kind of propagation.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yep.
Well, I didn't know that you can actually do that on
Yes,
leaf.
for
So
succulents it's fine.
for succulents it's fine.
Yep.
So there's a lot more inside.
And there's a lot more inside. Yeah, I can have a
Okay,
look.
shall we head inside and then
Yep,
we'll see
sure.
more from then on?
Okay.
Okay, so we're actually heading into like the cactus area here. So
Yep.
cactus is easier to take care than plants outside, right? Technically, you don't
Yes,
need.
very easy. Yes, they require less water, and they don't need so much sunlight lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can use LED grow
This
light.
is amazing, man.
You can see
Right.
the amazing desert scape over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can
Done by our.
you guys see right behind me here? This is huge. Like it's big. It's like taller than me, and then like I've never actually seen a desert scape before. This is actually my first time seeing a desert scape in a local fish store. Like this is nice. Like it's not just one though. They have like a couple of more different ones over here. They have like a smaller kind of the terrarium, but then it's like a desert scape kind of scaping. And then right behind, right, you can actually see there's a lot more cactus. I always thought that cactus is just one type, but they actually have quite a lot of different varieties of cactus here in this area. But I'm actually pretty amazed by this itself. How long does it take to build this?
It's about 5 days.
It's about 4 to 5 days of work. It's not just stacking rocks and putting sand to look this good, but this is like I believe this is done very deliberately. There's a lot of scaping, a lot of thoughts going into this entire scape over here. Does the plant itself have like different requirements? Like some have to be a bit high, some have to be a bit low, or they are fine anywhere they are?
They are fine anywhere for the scape. Yeah.
So-
Just that the scape is actually fully carved out by the designer.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fully carved out by the designer. Yeah.
So, is this real rock or is this foam?
This is scaping foam.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So it takes a lot of creativity.
So you guys heard that, right? This is actually all done by scaping foam. So a lot of the terrarium kind of guys, right, they like to use this foam thing where they carve out the entire backdrop scape. So I'm very impressed with such people because even for myself, right, aquascaping is easy because you just use rocks and stack. But when you do foam, right, foam is a very different thing where basically you have a whole piece of empty canvas. You have to sculpt it out. So it's really like an artist doing their work with sculpturing to be able to get all these little very nice, like the rock crevices, the holes, how the shape of the rock looks, right? It's actually all done up deliberately by hand. So it's actually a full masterpiece artwork here. So I'm actually very impressed by this. This is also my first time seeing this as well. So really big shout out to them. This is like, wow, for you guys who love all these desert plant things, right? This is one thing that you guys should come. It's pretty Instagram worthy though. So if you guys want to come and take a photo of this, right, do feel free, come down, take a shot of it. But for now, let's go and see more cactus from then on. Okay, so like we head down to cactus heaven. So behind me, right, there's so many different types of cactus. So I kind of like them because like I always thought that cactus is those kind that just put out there, outdoor, then you don't need to take care of them forever one. But I never expect them to have so many different varieties of cactuses here. I believe they're called cactuses. Cacti. Ah, so it's cacti. If it's one cactus, it's cactus. Many cactus is cacti. So something new for you guys. So like there's a lot more different types here. There's like a couple more different at the back here. So I got Tabby behind me again because I don't know shit about cactus or cacti. Yeah, you know that cacti is a word for many
For
cactus.
general, yes. For general.
So I'm the noob here with plants. Okay, so share us a bit more on a couple of different stuff that you guys want to show us. What are the interesting, exotic cactus that you guys have over here?
We have this one, which normally they call Godzilla. They call it Godzilla because of their look. Very interesting, and there's a hair developing. This one, cactus like this alone will cost about $300 to $500. Yeah, some of them can be up to a few $1,000s depending on the size and the age of the cactus, and also the variegation of the cactus. This is a very amazing specimen of a Lopophora.
Lopophora, it's also a cactus.
It's a cactus, yes. This is a very rare cactus.
Very rare cactus.
Yep, and why we say amazing specimen, because it takes a long time and size to reach this age and to develop so many pups beside. Yeah.
So how much does this thing cost?
This one, well, this size maybe about $8,000 to $1,000. Yeah. $800 to $1,000.
It's a $8,000 to $1,000
yes.
cactus on his hand right now.
Yep, correct.
I never assumed that cactus can be so expensive.
Yes, they are very expensive.
This is
just like every time you feature expensive fishes.
Yeah, I always assume that only fishes are expensive. I never expect that.
Exotic.
There's something that don't move can cost $1,000 though. This is like one thing you can rob at his house and he will not never notice also though.
We'll notice.
So if let's say if I cut out one piece of this, is it going to still worth money?
Yeah, it's still worth money.
So if let's say if
maybe it's just like $100 over.
Okay. So next time every time you come here, right, you plug one. You plug 10 of it is $1,000 already. So he's going to keep this after this whole video. Okay, so we have actually come to the end of the entire tour here at the this is like the part 3 of our Iwarna tour. We have done 2 parts tour before, I think last year. One to talk about the front, and then second to talk about the inner room of Jinkai, and then finally our final end tour for Iwarna, right, which is this third section here with Tevin. So big thanks to Tevin for actually sharing with us all the plants, and then to the frogs, to the crayfish, and then to the cactus area right in this section here. So if you guys ever come down this area, this is actually going to become like a one-spot place for all the saltwater and freshwater hobbies already. They have like freshwater fishes in front. They are very good with their saltwater. They expanded into their plant section. They have their crayfish, their cactus section, and they have like a fishing pond right behind. So this is like more of a Sunday family get-together area for the parents and then for the kids to come down and then to like spend the whole entire weekend here. It's kind of really nice to just spend the entire weekend with outdoor nature. Then there's like animals to see here and there. So do come down to visit them right here at this newly set up area. So big shout out to Iwarna, to Tevin for letting us film this entire area today. So same thing, if you guys like all the videos that I put out for you guys, right, like, subscribe, and then share it out, and I will see you guys soon next week. Bye bye.